What's up everyone? Welcome to my latest. Today I'm gonna be talking about another DeFi protocol that actually launched yesterday, so on the 21st of June. By the time of recording this video, however, by the time I post this video is gonna be about 4 to 5 days post launch. So we're still early. Anyways. Now, like I always say, I always prefer price sustainability above price appreciation. And with all of those competitive DeFi protocols in the ROI niche coming forward, they are also bringing novelty products. And there's a huge correlation between innovation and competition. And that's why we as investors are happy to see all of these novelty products come about. So I'm gonna be covering all the basics, so a small overview of what the project is about, how to start. And if you wanna know more, you can go ahead and read the white paper, check the website, check the Telegram community. I'm gonna link everything in the description. Or if you wanna get out of the noise, you can come to our chat room, DeFi Ascension, also link in the description. You can ask your questions about Ooze or any other protocol for that matter. We're an open community, smart guys, chill guys, no beef. So this one you honestly wouldn't want to miss. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna start things off by saying that Oozefinance actually launched on the Phantom network as opposed to most ROI DeFi protocols nowadays launching on the BSC smart chain. This one is on FTM, but it doesn't use FTM as its main liquidity pool. It uses USDC, a stablecoin issued by Circle, and this is actually much better for the longevity of the project because you wouldn't want a very volatile cryptocurrency to affect the Ooze token, the native currency of the ecosystem. And right off the bat, checking the homepage, you can get this late 90s, early 2000 feels, you know, if you ever played Atari or Sega. So Super Mario, for example, you can get these big pixeled characters, and it's not like it was randomly put. Honestly speaking, everything in this website is really thought of and well put together. So I really enjoyed just navigating it. Now, at its basic core level, it is a drip fork because they actually took the basic code from there, as in you have to stake the token, get a daily ROI on your deposits, and then either you can reinvest or you can claim. But that's it, it stops here because everything that comes up next is a novelty product. So first things first, what you need to do is purchase the Ooze token. So in order to do that, you can go, so this is actually the main dashboard where you can navigate to all of these places. It's pretty cool, honestly. Like, first step, right off the bat, I want to purchase my Ooze tokens. I go to the manhole. I need USDC. I click the amount of USDC and that will give me the equivalent in Ooze, and I approve and I purchase. Now this is the chart on the right that shows me that right now, in order to purchase one Ooze token, I need to pay 2.425 USDC. Now keep in mind that the starting price of Ooze was about between 1.2 and 1.3. I'm not entirely sure, but that was the pre-sale. That was, the launch price. So it's almost a 2x increase since launch, which is pretty good. I mean, the the steep curve is quite nice thus far. So now I have my Ooze tokens. In order to participate in the sewer, like I said, because the sewer is where everything happens, this is where it is. You open the sewer and now you have to mint an NFT, because you are basically gonna associate those Ooze tokens to one NFT. And this NFT will either belong to the Order of the Slime or the Biopunks. There are two fractions here. Now, if you want to choose the order of the slime, this is where you're gonna join a team, earn referral rewards if you want to build a team, and also take advantage of the airdrops as part of the team. So you know the drill if you're familiar with drip. Biopunks, however, it's a solo route. So you're not part of the team, you're just gonna be on your own. However, the cool thing here is that you can auto compound and automate the whole process. Hence the title Auto Ooze. So you have to set up a certain gas outtake and that's it. And you can set up a ratio of compounds and claims and it's gonna do everything for you. So it's gonna be compounding, let's say 5 days a week, claiming 2 days a week, or whatever you wanna put the ratio in, you can put it in and it's gonna do the job for you. However, in the order, since you're building a team, you're gonna have to do these things manually. So you click on mint, and here it shows your Ooze balance. So whatever you just purchased, you enter the amount. Here, you're gonna enter a referral, or if you leave it blank, it's gonna take you out to the dev wallet. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description below about a referral. My dear friend Chasing Financial Freedom is also on YouTube. Check him out. He has created a team and he's gonna give you 75% of whatever tax you're gonna pay once you join. Because if you're familiar with drip, once you deposit tokens, 10% are gonna be taken out and given to the team leader. That's what's gonna happen. But he will give you 75% of that back. But that's done automatically because he chose the 75% kickback feature. Kickback meaning whatever tax you are giving him, immediately you're gonna get 75% back. So that's the maximum that he chose the maximum, which is pretty good. And then you enter your username, so whatever you want to put. Just as a tip, don't put add something as you're used to. Just write your name, because if you put add something, it's not gonna show up the name, it's gonna show at the name plus the name. So yeah, some people did that, so you don't have to put that. And then you approve Ooze, and then you mint your order of the slime NFT. If you don't want to be part of the team, you can always go the biopunk route. Like I said, it's a solo route. Then you have your NFT. Once I have my NFT, I need to go to the order of the slime in order to deposit it. Now that's one of my NFTs, by the way, and I have it here, and it's already staked and it started generating daily Ooze. Now, if you notice, for example, on the NFT itself, there are 3 stats: strength, speed, stealth. Now, each of these stats can be improved in order to improve your metrics. And what I mean by that is that if you improve your strength, your maximum payout will increase, because right now it's 8x your deposits. It can go up to 12x if I max my strength here. If I max my speed, I can reach an ROI of 2%. So it goes from 1 to 2%. It's gonna fluctuate 1.01, 1.02, 1.2, doesn't matter. As long as I keep increasing my speed, I'm gonna get more per day, up to 2% maximum. Or the stealth feature, which will basically give me lesser tax whenever I wanna interact with the contract. And this is the maximum available, and in order to increase those stats, you need XP, so experience, as per any normal game you would play. So that's the maximum experience I can stack up, which I can allocate to any of these. And here you can choose whatever you want and then set the XP. So either set it all or just set a certain amount and then spend, and then it's gonna increase these metrics based on whatever you would choose: strength, speed, stealth. Now, this could be a bit confusing. However, there are several underlying formulas upon which you can rely on if you want to know how much is the maximum you can go for, how much XP you can generate per day, or it's even simpler question: how can I even generate XP to begin with? Now, in order to answer this question, I wanna just make note of something. if you are gonna be part of the slime, order of the slime, and you're gonna build your team, you're gonna need to purchase slime. Slime is basically the liquidity pool token of Ooze/USDC. So Ooze/USDC is called slime in this ecosystem. And you can actually get Ooze/USDC, i.e. slime, by simply going to the swamp, sorry. So you see here, earn XP. This is the swamp right here. So I need to purchase my slime, and then I need to basically buy and stake it. And this is where, when I do that, this is where I basically deposit it into the swamp, and this gives me daily experience. And there are two ways essentially to earn experience. One is through slime deposited here into the swamp, and two is when you basically compound your daily rewards, and it's gonna give you a small XP amount every time you do that. And like I said, you can accumulate and use later. So there are two ways. So you don't have to actually, if you don't want to build a team, you don't have to actually commit into buying slime. You can just, every time you compound, you're gonna get XP and then increase your stats. So you don't have to do that. But as a team member, as a team leader, if you have the slime, you have two choices. You can either do this, so put it into the swamp, or because you cannot benefit from either building the team with the slime and earning XP at the same time, you're gonna have to do one or the other. You have to go to the rewards section, and this is where basically you also have to put your slime in, and you're gonna get disciple reward slime. So you cannot do both. And then by owning the slime, you are basically owning the key to referral rewards from your teammates, because otherwise you wouldn't get the referral rewards. It's gonna go to someone who is above you, who owns slime. So you're gonna have to put it here, stake it, and then it's gonna give you rewards. It's not gonna be distributed automatically. You have to redeem those slime, those disciple reward slime. So essentially, yeah, I know it's a bit complicated, but it is what it is. So, and here, for example, this is where you stake your your slime as well, and you're gonna get those disciple tributes, because otherwise you either do the XP route, or like I said, the referral rewards route. You cannot do both, unfortunately. But the good news is you don't have to. You can actually split these slime tokens, or you can just allocate them all to the referral reward system, because like I said, there are two ways to earn XP. You can just do that by continuously compounding your rewards. You don't have to commit to this. There are so many more things here that you can explore. You can even bridge your tokens, your USDC tokens from anywhere, and then you can purchase Ooze through the manhole. So there are so many things made easier here. There's even a training center, so you can actually access articles and things not only about Ooze but about crypto in general. And if you're not familiar and you're still pretty confused, you can go to the tour guide, where it shows you each of these components and why and what does it do overall, you know. And there's even gonna be a marketplace which is not live yet, not in the Ooze website at least, but it's gonna take you to a separate website where you can actually trade your NFTs, because once minted, an NFT can also be tradable and sellable. So you can even transfer it to another wallet, or you can sell it or buy another person's NFT. And just remember, the more your NFT is upgraded, so the more the stats are on point, the more valuable it's gonna get. And there's even a rarity factor in each NFT, which you can check if you go to their Telegram chat. There's even a link where you can explore the rarity of your NFT. So essentially, this is a small overview of Ooze.finance. Now, like I said, there's much more to it. If you want to really dig deep into the formulas as to how, for example, you gain XP, I actually highlighted a few things. Like, as you can see, it's really well put and well thought of. It's not just random numbers thrown in. So they are really taking into account every single thing within this ecosystem. You can clearly see that you cannot even maximize your stats unless you get more deposits, because you can clearly see that the daily XP gained is really slim on the slime side, and also the XP max is really slim on the deposit side. So that's the formula, right? So the more deposits you have, the more daily XP you're gonna earn. And like I said, there's another way to earn XP from Ooze Compounded. Again, the more you deposit, the more you have to compound, the more you can gain. So overall, it all ties into a simple equation where you won't be able to get maximum advantage of everything with just one deposit. Now, what you can do to overcome this is you can basically withdraw this Ooze and redeposit it. So top it up again. And this is actually quite smart, because by doing so, you're gonna essentially be paying the tax to reroute your Ooze into the deposits part. And this is good for the longevity of the ecosystem. And I'm not gonna get into this formula, for example, right here. This is the XP you can gain from your downline. It's not quite complicated, but if the first time you see it, it would be. It also eventually depends. So the two variables here are the deposited downline, so how much these guys have deposited, and the level of the downline, i.e. level 1, 2, 3, So it all depends on these metrics at the end of the day. You don't have to know them by heart. You don't even have to worry about them. But it's cool to understand that these guys have honestly put a lot of work into this. So that's gaining, now that's spending. So you see, you have to spend them on strength, speed, stealth, and this tells us, for example, how 1 XP strength is calculated. So this is the pretty simple part. So if you just add 1 Ooze, you're gonna get 1 XP. But here, this is what happens when you add 0.65 XP to speed. That's what you get, 0.1% additional ROI, but it's divided by your deposits, meaning the more deposits you have, the less daily ROI is going to be generated per XP, which is pretty good, because you wouldn't want a huge whale draining the system by getting 2% every day. So that percentage gets decreased the more your deposits increase. And there's a difference between Ooze deposited and the maximum you have, because the deposits are gonna remain still. So it's basically whatever you put in, because the compounds aren't gonna affect that. They're gonna affect your maximum. So keep that in mind. This is just whatever you put in. So the more there is here, the less percentage you're gonna get, and that's pretty impressive. It's not the other way around. It's helping the small guy in this case. And that's the stealth. Again, it's really, really interesting how everything is put together. Here you can see what is the maximum XP that I can accrue, and you can clearly understand that it says 75% of the maximum spendable. So my maximum XP that I can get, even if I max this, I won't be able to complete my full stats. And just to show you quickly that this is actually true, you can clearly see, I'm not gonna calculate, I'm just gonna quickly mention it. You can clearly see that if you add the maximum strength, speed, and stealth, it's gonna be higher than my maximum XP that I can actually accrue over time. So if I wanna get more, and this increases, by the way, so if I wanna get more, I need to deposit more to increase my available XP. So it also incentivizes money being put back into the system, not just money taken out. So yeah, I think I went a bit overboard because there's so much to cover, to be honest. It's not a simple protocol. It's not one where you can just sit idle and do nothing. You have to actually invest into learning what all of these things do and how these things interact together. All right, so that's it from me today. I think I actually went a bit overboard than what I originally wanted to, but there's honestly so much to talk about that I couldn't just give small bits and pieces, but it's fine. I mean, you have to do your own research at the end of the day. And like I said, there's so much you can read into the white paper as well. And if you have any questions, you can ask us, links below. And I think I'm gonna be doing more videos to update people on Ooze Finance because there's gonna be more stuff coming up, and perhaps also tackle some other subjects in the ecosystem. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, instead of spending, I guess, some hours researching the white paper and stuff, you can watch a 20-ish YouTube video and you're gonna be almost set. And if you really want to join our team, links below. Check us out. And stick around, of course, because there's gonna be more videos coming your way. Everything crypto, everything DeFi. And I really hope that everything I'm putting up is being useful to you, is putting some light into some of these protocols that have been coming up, or at least some updates on where they stand. And as always, take care of your finances and trade responsibly. This was Roy, R38 Crypto. Thanks for watching.